all of you. I would like to welcome you all in our afternoon session as we do it on every Saturday. A sincere apologies for the last week's session. There were some technical difficulties and we could not do the live session. I'm pretty sure you might have missed us. I know I got some messages as well from a couple of our regular viewers on LinkedIn as well as on YouTube as well. So thank you for keeping us in your thoughts. And it was really amazing to see, like, people really wait for this discussion. And I'm pretty sure this is adding a lot of value to your thought process. Uh, we are going to share some very exciting news today. Of course, Kamal will be joining with me as well. But before we start our discussion about this topic which we have put up there, I would like to talk a little bit about the learning because I got a question, rather I would say a comment from one of a regular viewer. He watch Saturday shows as well as early morning rise with Raman, as well as a regular YouTube viewer for all our podcasts. So his topic, his point was about the learning. He wanted to understand that how we can do the learning in life. What are the most important aspects in learning? Because his apprehension, his fear was that whenever he has to learn anything new, he is always like little afraid of it, and that fear or that apprehension stops him from learning new things. So, guys, again, I'll share my experience of life with you. Just see how it fits into your own thought process. Uh, what happens? The most important aspect of the learning, the first and foremost ingredient which you need, is your intent to learn. If you don't want to learn, if you have no intention to learn, if you have no attitude to learn, it really becomes very challenging. So, a positive mindset towards the learning is, I think, the foremost requirement. After that, of course, you need to create that kind of atmosphere. You need to have the right set of resources with you. Learning can be done either from the books, or learning can be done either through the mentor, or especially in today's era, there are so many means. Either it is YouTube or it is social media, or there are multiple channels which can help you in learning. Also, you can do learning from the kids, because I think they are the best source of learning, because I learn a lot from kids. Their transparency, their honesty, their pious thought process, all these things are very important ingredients to learn. So I'm pretty sure you will first make up your mind to learn, and then you will find the right resource. Now, another important aspect of learning, which most of the time we miss in our life, is we learn so many things, but do we implement it? Do we really put those things into our day to day practice? Maybe not. So, I think equally important is putting up those perspective, putting up those learnings into our everyday life, so that those learnings can be utilized. Don't miss that. Majority of the time, we keep studying, we keep learning, but we forget to implement it. I will also take Kamal's opinion onto that. But before that, I would request all the viewers. I can see Gurmeet Gill is there. Gurmeet, thank you very much for joining. He's also, I feel like, he's part of the show every week, and he should be there on the show. So next week, we're going to invite Gurmeet as well for the show. And if you are watching this show, as I request all the times, let's make it an interactive session. First of all, let's say hi, hello to each other. If you are there, don't hesitate to put your hi, hello, or whatever way you feel comfortable. How are you? Not bad. Don't do that. How are you? Fantastic. So we all have to use fantastic word. And I can see a lot of good friends are putting up the message. I can see Devraj Sikdar. I can see Mr. J.S. God. I can see Girish Goswami. I can see Trilok Pujara, guys. How are you? Thank you very much for joining. If there are other friends who are part of the show who are watching it, please don't hesitate to say hi to each other, and it really makes the session interactive. And also, don't hesitate to ask your question. That's the most important aspect, because we can really make it very useful for other viewers. If you ask any question, maybe our discussion can help somebody to learn a different aspect of life. I can see Anil Apu, he's also a regular viewer. Thank you, Anil. I can see Harneet Kaur. Harneet, how are you? I can see Akesh Chandra, Jitin Ahuja. Uh, Great guys. I can see Abdul Malik. Thank you very much, guys. I'm doing pretty fantastic. Abdul, how about you? I can see Jitin Ahuja. Jitin, I'm doing great. I'm pretty sure you're doing fantastic as well. Uh, See, this is what the beauty is. Let's make it interactive, and please, guys, don't hesitate to put your comments, your views, questions, whatever you feel like. And it is definitely going to be an amazing interactive session. So let's see what Kamal has in place for himself. Kamal,
Hi, I'm
how
Raman.
are you? First of all, how is everything going on?
Everything fantastic. Everything going great.
There you go. I love it, man. So Kamal, I know there is so much, so many things, and I can see a beautiful background in your behind your back, and Save Max Saga Science. I know we have to share a lot of news with our viewers, but before that, I was talking about learning in life. So I'm not too sure if you were listening what I was saying, but I would love to hear your opinion on the aspect of learning in life.
So, my view is that learning never stops. And for anyone who is looking to grow anywhere, like personally, professionally, so I still believe that I learn every day from every person I meet. So you have to keep that mind very open towards learning. Um, we learn from our mistakes. We learn from so many things which goes pleasant, unpleasant, near to you. But yeah, there is always a learning. And I was talking to someone. I was saying that when you plan something and if it doesn't happen, it's not that you have to be very sad about it, or you should be stressed or frustrated. You should be seeing the other side of the things, that at least you learn out of that situation. So I believe that learning never stops. Like, it's purely the way a person want to see the things. And if you are open minded, definitely you will see there is a learning in everything, what you do, what you say, what you meet. There is a learning going on every second.
Yeah, that's right, Kamal. The most important thing what you said, and that's what I like. First of all, we have to be very open-minded to learn new things, and I think that's where a lot of people they miss that. That's where a lot of people they lose an opportunity to learn because they have a restrictive mindset. Uh, we all keep giving logic to ourselves, an excuse to ourselves, I would say, for not learning, but. Uh, if somebody really wants to learn good aspects of life, I think having an open mindedness is very very important. Kamal, there are some of people I would definitely like to mention. Anil Apu is saying, happy to hear you guys, you have become a ritual for me. Thank you, Anil, and we really enjoy your company as well. Anil is an avid learner as well. It's a great thing. Anil, as I said, we need to make sure we should definitely implement all the learnings, all the good learnings, as Kamal rightly said. Our mistakes are our best teacher. I don't know, Kamal, why people afraid of making the mistake. I have seen so many people, like, they don't even take any chances in their life. They don't want to make any mistake. Uh, but I personally feel, I don't call them mistakes. I call them experiences. Like, there is no mistake in our life. There's an experience. An experience is never good, never bad. Experience is always an experience. And of course, uh, this is all about the learning new things in life. If we don't experiment, if we don't experience, how are we going to learn? But yes, I firmly believe that we should not repeat our mistakes. If you have made a mistake, or if you have an experience in your life which you feel has given you some learning, don't repeat it. That's the most important thing, right? So Kamal, uh, I'll give you the charge to talk about what is special today, what we are doing here in Kitchener. So give me a little bit details about this.
Yeah, so I mean, we are here in Kitchener as one of our first location in Kitchener got opened, and this entire I would say the initiative is taken by two young entrepreneurs, who are really dynamic in their thought process. I call it dynamic because I meet so many entrepreneurs from different fields, and everyone is there to definitely looking to grow, make money, definitely. But there are very few people, I mean, I have met, who actually take those initiatives where they feel that although they are from that particular field or industry, then but they trust on certain brands, certain companies, certain experiences, and they say, right, we want to be there, and we want to follow what you said. So here, that learning thing, what you were talking about, comes in. So uh, before I talk about this branch, I would definitely talk about these two entrepreneurs. And when they came in, they I could see that they have the urge to learn. Of course, they were into business, they were doing a different business, but not into real estate. They have been hearing stories about real estate, how it works and everything. But when they came and they met us, I was just observing that same thing in them, that what is it that is giving them that confidence, and what is that is making them think that they will be really successful. And the first thing I got was their openness to learn. They said that we are here and we want to learn how this business is done. It may take some time to for us to maybe settle ourselves, but we are here to make a mark. And I was really impressed after meeting both of them. Their business thought process, their clarity, in bringing up the things, taking those initiatives, and that's where the discussion started. And they never wanted to go for a smaller picture. So when we were talking to them about, say, franchisee opportunity or a business opportunity in the particular city, they threw me a question which was like, Mr. Kamal, do you have something more than this? And I was like, okay, I was like, to be very honest, I was little taken back. I said, like, yeah, we do have, but I took my time thinking that will it be a right step? Because the next opportunity was of a master franchisee for a bigger role, for a bigger responsibility. And being the first master franchisee for us, there was a lot of onus lying on our decision making also, that very first thing, they are not from the industry. They have not even started the first step towards the journey. Should I be going ahead, or should we be taking that call or not? But after having, say, almost 7 to 8 meetings, it was then, got clear, no, they are here to do something. They are here to do something different. They are here not just to, have that small vision. They wanted to have something very big. They wanted to have a bigger picture, and which matches with our vision, because we always believe that together we grow, and we strongly believe in that part. Then that's the time when we decided that, okay, let's join hand. They took the franchisee. They took the master franchisee for Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge area, and here we are right now. Today we did the office opening. They have a fantastic office, amazing office built in here, almost 3,500 square feet. And just after opening, they have another franchisee under them coming up. So that's another branch. So technically, today is the inauguration for two branches in the same office, I would say. And these two gentlemen are Sam Patel and Parth Patel. Coming from, definitely from, I would say, Sam came in here as a student, then he started working, and got his some small business established, then he started growing there. But in him, that there is a fire that he wants to grow. There is a fire that he wants to do something big, and that's what we want. We are, in every discussion, I always say that we are not looking for someone who is already made that mark, and coming to us and saying that, okay, I want half of Ontario, or I want half of Canada, or something like that. No, we believe in micro entrepreneurs. We believe in something which is for the masses, and that's where their approach came in, and I was really impressed by them. And here today we are, like in just 2 or 3 months, they have, I would say, they have actually done their break even. They have a fabulous team already up and running. They have already hired realtors. They have already done the deals before even, like, the business today is the inauguration, and I would say for the first year revenue they have already generated. So what can be a better thought process behind a business where a person comes and say that, okay, not 1 year, I'm going to have my break even in next 2 or 3 months. And so that's the thing about both of them, and I'm really pleased to be here, be a part of their vision, I would say, because definitely at one time we are actually following them as well. So that was the thing. Today I am here in SaveMax Saga. It is at 1241 Weber Street. Amazing location, amazing office, and now we are starting the operations.
Uh, that's great, Kamal, and thank you very much for sharing all this wonderful news. Not one, it's two franchises opened up in Kitchener on one day,
Yeah.
which itself is an remarkable achievement. And you have rightly said, we are not about, we want to bring, big shots into the system, and they do all the show off, and okay, you know what, let me take, whole Ontario master franchising and all this stuff. We believe, because you know what, we are on a mission to create entrepreneurship in those individuals who dreamed about it but they could not get an opportunity. If somebody has big money in their pockets, there are many doors open for them. But this is my personal belief. I want to stay connected to the root. I want to stay connected to the grounds, and I want to extend my hand, extend my support to those people who are thinking of, who have that zeal and passion of becoming an entrepreneur, but there is no godfather to them. There's no support to them. There's no big money behind them, because somebody has to take charge and give them an opportunity. And this is what my firm belief is. Kamal, also, I have some of the remarks which I would like to. Karan Dhawan is saying team SaveMax is super amazing, totally dynamic. Can you please also talk about real estate investing? Karan, we talk about real estate investing in our Thursday session where we bring an investment of the week, but I really got a good request from you. But in one of the session, we are going to talk about the investing. But we had previous sessions which you can go and check on the Facebook, and you can definitely find out some of those sessions. But I am definitely going to make that as a note. Also, Karan is asking, is it good to jump to real estate industry in late 20s? Is it bit late? Karan, it is never ever late. Listen, I joined real estate industry when I was around, I would say, 30, 31 years of age. So it's never too late to take some good initiative. And I have people in my office who actually started their career when they turned up 18. And we have people in our office who were like 45, 50. And they are amazingly successful. So it is never late to do something fantastic in life. What do you think, Kamal?
Yeah, I mean, not one, there are many examples. Like, if you go across, and in real estate, definitely. So there are many people who changed their field, and they made real estate as their full-time career in their 40s and late, I would say late 40s, and they're doing fantastic, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Kamal, I would also like to look into this comment as well, which is from Ikesh Chandra. Ikesh is talking about, sir, please job de do, koi bhi chalegi. Abhi tak koi nahi mili. Ikesh, I really appreciate your beauty in your comments. It's something very lovely. I would love to look into it, and please don't hesitate to send your resume. Either you can forward it to Kamal, or you can forward it to Shifali. She's the HR head. Uh, and I don't I promise you that I'll try my level to help you as much as I can. And I'm not too sure, like, either you are in India or you are in Canada. And if your profile suits to our organization, I'll definitely put my best efforts to fit you somewhere, because at this point of time we are hiring people in India as well, and we are hiring people in Canada as well. And of course, I always firmly believe as many jobs as we can create, but it all depends upon how you fit into the organizational structure. But still, I will try my level best to do as much as I can for you. So, Kamal, Karan is appreciating you. He says Kamal is awesome. I'm not sure if
All right. So, and
that.
in fact, continuing to our last discussion, I'm just looking for these two gentlemen if they are here. So definitely, I would like to, bring them and they can share their some vision with everyone. But yeah, like, I think in a couple of
Yes.
they should
In
be.
the meanwhile, Kamal, I would
Yeah.
love to talk a little bit about this the topic which we have put up there, like 50 deals in 50-50 model. So sometimes like this sounds too good to be true, especially to the brand new realtors or even the experienced realtor who has an experience in the industry, working last 5 or 10 years, but doing only 10 or 15 or 20 deals. Now, as SaveMax is known for the partnership model, where people, why did I put 50-50 model? Because that is what the normal terminology which people use outside in the market, but we call it as a partnership model. So, uh, to all my realtor friends, guys, keep one thing in your mind: real estate is all about connecting with people. Real estate is all about understanding their needs and fulfilling their needs in a different way than a normal other realtors can do. So real estate works best when you have the right atmosphere to work, when you have the right platform to perform. With that right platform, you need a lot of support system as well. Now, if I talk about the statistics of the real estate industry, you can go and do the little research at your end. I will take an example of the Toronto Real Estate Board, which is one of the biggest board in the country, where approximately 60,000 members are there on Toronto Real Estate Board. So what happens out of that 60,000, approximately 30,000 realtors, which is almost 50%, don't do a single transaction. Another almost close to 20,000, they do less than 5 transactions. Now, what is the reason behind that is? The reason behind that is there is nobody to guide them. There is nobody to support them. There is nobody to give them a vision. And to all the realtor friends who are in the business, let me ask you a question. How many times you sat with your broker of record, your team leader, your mentor, and they talk to you? What is your next level of growth? What is your next level of success? So you are of your own. There is nobody to guide you. But Kamal, it is very unfortunate part. I don't blame the brokerages for that. I don't blame the system for that. I blame myself for that. That this is what I chose to do with. Why? Because we go and talk that, okay, can you give me 98% split, 98 to? Can you give me like $250 per transaction? Can you do me 95-5 split? But when it comes to getting the services, when it comes to getting the mentorship, when it comes to getting the support, you will not get that much support from the system. Very simple reason. At the end of the day, it should make business sense on both the sides. That's the very first thing. Second biggest reason of the failure is, especially in the initial days, a new realtor, they cannot spend too much money. They don't know, first of all, even if they have money, they don't know how to spend that money, right? Where to advertise, how to advertise, how to talk to clients, how to expose the business, what kind of service needs to be provided, and if there's a problem comes, what is going to happen. And that is where most of the realtor, they get out of the market. So Kamal, if I tell you the statistics, 60 to 70% realtors who join real estate with a lot of energy, lot of enthusiasm, goes out of the market within first 6 months. That's very shocking statistics. And this is what I took it as a mission for myself. So I always wanted to create something which could be a role model for the industry. So I wanted to reverse the model of 90-10. I wanted to create 90% success in the model. I don't want to be unreasonable. I don't want to be too good to be true. I don't want to go for the 100% because that is not possible. That is humanly not possible. Why? You will always get 10% people. What we were talking in the first part of the session, they don't want to learn. They don't want to make themselves better. You cannot do anything with them. So you just can do only one thing for them, and that is you can pray for them actually. You can pray that, God, Almighty, or nature, whatever they believe in, give them some wisdom, some good thought process to become successful in their life. So this is very important challenges of the real estate industry. So I always wanted to make sure that we create success for 90% of the people who are joining SaveMax platform. And I'm very happy to tell that yes, we have done it successfully. I feel proud when I see a realtor, a brand new realtor entering into the system making $100,000 to $200,000 a year. I feel happy when I see a realtor who has lost all the hope in the industry have joined some other platforms for 2 or 3 times and could not get success. The moment they enter into SaveMax system, they start getting success. And I have not one, not two, tons of stories like that, right? So the number, the statistics never lies. The success story never lies. And this is the beauty which we have created. Now, of course, like every business model has its own charm. So if you understand the value of doing 50 transactions in 50-50 or partnership model, then SaveMax is the platform for you. But if you have that mindset that you want 100% of zero, SaveMax is not the right platform for you. We don't give you 100% of zero, right? Because if you are getting 100% of zero, you are netting zero. I would rather love to have 10% of $50 million rather than having 95% of 100,000. So it's simple number game, but Kamal, unfortunately, people don't understand. So we will talk a little bit more about that how we can do that 50 transactions in a year in the partnership model. And before that, I'm pretty sure Sam and Parth
Yeah,
have joined with you.
yeah.
Kamal, we want to give some Gujarati tadka to it. So can you please request Sam and Parth to talk a
Talk
little bit in
Gujarati.
Gujarati?
I was talking to Sam this thing only. I was saying, and he was a little hesitant. He was like, I said, come on, you should be talking to people. There are so many people waiting for you to talk in Gujarati. Why not?
Yes, I would love to.
Yeah. If I would have known how to speak, I would have definitely spoken in any other language, but I don't know, unfortunately.
Right. Hi, Sam. Hi, Parth. How are you?
Hi Raman.
Hi,
Hi
Kamal.
Raman.
Guys, first of all, I would like to congratulate you from the bottom of my heart for the tremendous achievement, for such an amazing journey which you have gone through from last 3 4 months, and putting up, presenting such a beautiful, such an elegant, such an warmth in your office in Kitchener. And I think this is going to be another standard for the industry. Putting up a state of the art office in a territory like Kitchener, where I was very impressed to see, like, Tim Horton drive through goes from here. So every single person, they are stopping their car and looking what kind of celebration is happening here in Kitchener today. So a big congratulations to both of you and your families for this great initiative of being the first master franchisee of SaveMax in KWC, in Kitchener, Waterloo, and Cambridge area. And as Kamal was mentioning, I am a big fan of your vision. I'm a big fan of your energy. And the best part I love about Sam and Parth is they never talk about money. They always talk about success. They always talk about vision. Money is the byproduct of the success. Money is the byproduct of the vision. So, guys, a big congratulations to both of you. And as I was talking to Kamal, I want you guys to give some Gujarati tadka to what we are talking today.
Thank you, Ramanji, for your kind words.
No, it's always a honor and pleasure to communicate with you guys. So, and I really, as I said, your entrepreneurial spirit is going to be a role model for the people in the industry and outside the industry. You two are not from the real estate industry, but still you took that initiative of having first master franchisee of SaveMax. That itself speaks about your vision. That itself speaks about your thought process, that how you can foresee the storm which SaveMax is going to bring in the real estate industry.
That's true. It was definitely it was a challenging moment for us to think about that, but you know, business comes with their different mindset. So we are in that boat. We just look in. We just want to see how we want to test it. We want to test the waters, but we were like, okay, we will get into this, and then we will see what we need to do. So that's what it is. Like we didn't have any license, as Kamalji also mentioned it, and you also mentioned it, of real estate, but we wanted to do the business. We had a good guidelines from you and Kamal. So that helped us out and then gave us the confidence to get into this venture. And today we opened our office after a few months for renovation work and everything else. I feel so proud to be a part of the SaveMax family. Really enjoyed, like Kamalji, aapko bhi, you also know how BAMF was. It brought us all together. That was something very unique. Nobody finds this in the real estate market over here. I guess you will agree to me on that. And then after that, we saw our teams come in to congratulate me over here. That was a big thing for us today. And yeah, Sam, anything to put forward to it?
Sam talking Gujarati.
Yeah, Sam.
First of all, no, okay,
Yeah, sure.
Sam, only way I understand.
Thank you so much जो आपने हम पे faith and trust किया है, being not from the industry, and you have given us very big responsibility and we are taking it very proudly. एक बार भी 4 महीने की जर्नी में हमने फील नहीं किया we are not from the industry. That is the biggest things about the SaveMax. आपको कभी भी रियल एस्टेट का बिजनेस करना है, आके बात कर लीजिए एक बारी. You will never go wrong. You will get each and every kind of ideas, experience. One of the best corporate style work experience in Canada in real estate industry I have seen in my life. In 12 years of Canadian experience, I have seen first time that one person is doing something different and way better than everyone in market what people are doing it. ये जो चीज रमन जी आपने की है वो बहुत ही बढ़िया काम किया हुआ है और हमारे जैसे बंदों को जो आपने चांस दिया है वो बड़े प्राउड की बात है.
सैम, मैं आपके पहले तो मैं आपको अपनी गुजराती बताता हूँ कि मुझे गुजराती कैसे आती है. तो मुझे गुजराती में एक बात पता है, भी किसी के पीछे भी 6 लगा दो तो वो गुजराती बन जाता
नहीं, ऐसे नहीं बनती गुजराती सर.
So we always talk about like same show, same show.
अभी हम we are part of the SaveMax family. हम गुजराती भी सिखा देंगे आपको.
I know, but you know, I had an pleasure to live in Udaipur for almost 2 years, and it was very close to Gujarat, so there was a lot of Gujarati touch over there. And I used to visit Nathdwara, where a lot of Gujarati people come. And you know what? This is what I love about Gujarati people. You know, first of all, business flows in their blood. And I love those people who talk about business, because I personally feel that I am on earth just to do that. That is my worship. I never ever hesitate in saying that my God is the business, right? But I want to make sure that I contribute towards my profession. And when we started building up the SaveMax platform, my objective, my target was never that, you know what, I will bring those big shots and, you know, bring that money from them, and, you know, we will do something hi-fi. Because I come from a background which is a very humble background. I started my journey of life where, you know, there was nothing actually. So I always had a dream that whenever I will get an opportunity and I reach on to a level, I will help more people. I'll bring them forward to, especially those people who are not getting the opportunity just because of the thought process of the big corporates. And our fight is with the big corporates. But I always believe a common man like you and me has a lot of power. If we all get together, we can definitely make a difference. And the best part, we will not do business the way other big corporates do the business, because we do the business from heart. We apply less of the brain, less of the mind, but do more of the things from heart. And when you do that, then it is not business, then it becomes a family. But when you add the professionalism, when you add the entrepreneurship in that family business, it can do wonders. So I always call SaveMax as a beautiful family. And this is what I always believed in even when I launched this platform. From the day one, Sam, we have a ritual in our office that we all do lunch together every single day.
That's very
And
good.
that creates a wonderful connectivity that really like gives us a feeling like we are part of the family. Just imagine 30-40 people sitting together. I know these days because of COVID we are not able to enjoy those moments, but still we try our level best, at least 2 or 3 people sitting together and eating lunch. So
That's
now why I'm so happy, because you remember after that Banff trip, I see our extended family has become a very big close knit family. And when these leaders, when these all the franchisee owners, they are participating in each other's office inauguration, going there, hugging them, and congratulating them, that really is amazing feeling to me. And sometimes I just silently go stand on the side and enjoy those moments and feel the difference which we are creating in the industry, because I think this part was missing in the industry. So
Yeah.
thank you very much to all the team leads, to all the franchise owners, to all the leaders who are joining hands with SaveMax, and a special thanks for working like a team, working like a family. I think that is what the real strength which we are creating here.
Thank you, Ramanji.
सो अब थोड़ा सा यार एक गुजराती में बात करते हैं, सारी गुजराती, नो हिंदी नो इंग्लिश,
No, Andy.
राइट? सो सैम, हमें ना सब रियल्टर्स को मैसेज देना है, खास तौर पे जो गुजराती रियल्टर्स हैं, कि आप आओ हमारा सेवमैक्स सागा का ऑफिस देखो, मिलो, चाय पियो, कॉफी पियो, बैठ के बातचीत करो, सेवमैक्स का सिस्टम अंडरस्टैंड करो, ये देखो कि गेम चेंजर मॉडल जो है आपकी लाइफ में कैसे डिफरेंस क्रिएट कर सकता है. सो आई वांट यू टू ट्रांसलेट दैट मैसेज इन गुजराती.
બધા રિયલ્ટર વિચાર્યા વગર તમે સેવમેક્સમાં એકવાર ખાલી આવો, આપણે લંચ કરીએ સાથે, નાસ્તો કરીએ સાથે, ઓફિસનો ટૂર કરીએ સાથે, સેવમેક્સની સિસ્ટમ આપણે સમજીએ. એ સમજ્યા પછી આપણે જોઈએ આપણું ડિરેક્શન ક્યાં ચાલે છે. તમે એને એકવાર જોશો, અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ કરશો, એટલે તમને ખબર પડશે કે સેવમેક્સ કેમ જુદું છે બધાથી, કેમ આટલું સક્સેસફુલ થઈ રહ્યું છે આટલા ઓછા ટાઈમમાં. કેનેડાની નંબર 1 કંપની, અત્યારે ફાસ્ટેસ્ટ ગ્રોઈંગ કંપનીમાં રિયલ એસ્ટેટ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીમાં જોઈએ તો સેવમેક્સ ઇટસેલ્ફ. અને નાવ આપણે ઇન્ટરનેશનલી જઈ રહ્યા છે. જ્યારે કોઈ કંપની આટલો ઇન્ટરનેશનલી ગ્રોથનું પ્લાનિંગ ચાલતું હોય અને એક્સપેન્શન થઈ રહેતું હોય, તો વી બેટર ટેક ધેટ ચાન્સ. Please come and have a look of the any SaveMax offices. Not in Kitchener, go anywhere. Sit down with broker of record, owner, and take a look. Understand the system. Go once to head office and understand the corporate structure. That is very important here to know in real estate industry. We are not from the real estate industry, but we have tasted that taste and we are very impressed. And we are testing actual test now. So please, it's a request. તમારા જ નાના ભાઈ તરફથી, તમારા મોટા ભાઈ તરફથી એકવાર તમે જરૂર સેવમેક્સ ઓફિસની મુલાકાત લો. થેન્ક યુ રમનજી.
That's great. I really love it. And I the most lovely part is that motorbike. Because these are few of the words which I can understand Gujarati. I can understand what you said, but sometimes, yeah, it becomes hard to speak. But that was such a beautiful message, and this is what I love about the Gujarati language, guys. You know what? There's an extra sweetness into it. I think this is because of the business flowing in their blood, and it's always good to be humble, to be nice, and there's a lot of respect in the Gujarati language, and that really makes it one of the most, I would say, attractive way of communication. So thank you, Sam, for giving that special tinge to the discussion. Kamal, where are you? I can't see you here. Where are you?
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm here only.
So what do you think about it, Kamal?
Oh yes, definitely. Language for any community brings you closer, much closer to everyone, and I strongly believe, and that's what I was telling Sam today in the morning, that you should be communicating with the people in whatever language they are comfortable. If more in Gujarati, then you should be. And yeah, yeah, of course.
Kamal, I got some interesting thought. You know what? I am from Haryana, right? So there are two very sweet languages. One is Gujarati and one is Punjabi, whereas Haryanvi language itself is known as very, uh, I should not say shrewd language, but not really that kind of like sweet tone. So like in Haryanvi, uh, if you are calling your dad, it's like, "Hey babu, kid ja raha hai?" के ज्ञान से right? So that language has itself like there's a different punch in that. It is like more of uh, shows the anger part of it, and I think Haryanis are known for that particular aspect. But it's a beautiful language as well.
Of
Haryanvi,
course.
I would say hospitality, Haryanvi culture in itself is like a kind of a role model for the world. The way people are being treated in the villages, if you go there, the kind of food you are being offered, usko bolte hain luni ghee, right? And wo kadni ka doodh. So those are different flavors of life. So I think this is what the beauty which we carry from back home, and we are so fortunate to be in this country because we find the same beauty in Canada, but from different countries. So we all are immigrants coming from different parts of worlds, living together, enjoying each other's festival, doing business together, and making a difference in the society and in the community. I think we are so fortunate, we are so lucky to be part of these two wonderful countries, which I personally believe both of these countries have its own charm, have its own amazing sense of humor, and of course, the beauty of the countries is amazing. Either it is India or it is Canada. Both of these wonderful countries are known for the beauties in their landscape.
Yeah.
Right. So, Kamal, I want to go a little bit more into the discussion about the 50 deals in 50-50 model or in the partnership model. So, guys, this is what the beauty we have created in SaveMax system. The way the structure is, the way the things are, there are many examples within the organization where after 2 or 3 years, the person reached on to that level where they are doing 30, 40, 50 transactions. How that can be done? That is the most important thing. So if you want to know how you can do 50 deals in the partnership model, you just have to do a simple step. We all carry an equipment in our hand, which we call as phone. You just have to pick up the phone, go onto the Google and search all the SaveMax offices and see which office is nearby you, which office you like. Uh, and Kamal, this is what the beauty I like about SaveMax. Sam was kind enough to give a strong message that it is not only about SaveMax Saga. You go and call any SaveMax office. And I think there I feel proud that we are building a system where people are not working just for their own success. People are sharing their thought process, their success with the other leaders.
Right.
People have a thought process about creating success for other team members.
Yeah.
And when that thought process is in the organization, I don't see any power in the world can stop us from being a world renowned brand very soon.
That's so true. Yeah.
Right? So if you want to know how you can do 50 deals in partnership model or in 50-50 model, you just have to call any of our team member, go and sit with them, understand how SaveMax system is going to help you, how SaveMax mentorship model is going to help you to do extra 10-20 deals in a year, and how our partnership model can be effective for you. I know many times people have that thought process that, oh, if I have to do 50 deals in partnership model, in 50-50 model, why don't I do 25 deals in 95-5 model? But unfortunately, what happens, you don't end up doing the 25 deals in that model too, because there is no support, there is no backup to you. On top of it, it is very hard to maintain the consistency in the system, Kamal. If you want to maintain the consistency in the system, I have seen many people having that wrong thought process in their mind and becoming failure. Because when you start thinking that, then you start thinking, oh, why should I do even 25 deals? Why don't I just do 10 deals? Why don't I just do 5 deals? Without understanding, the more deals you are going to do, the better is the chances you will get more referrals. The better is the chances that the next year you will have more people in your network, and it is easy for you to go and grow to the next level. Now, on top of it, it's not only that. Let's say if you start working in that model after 2 or 3 years, when you go to the team lead level, then you start getting the benefit of the game changer model under that 50-50 model, under that partnership model. So let's say, Kamal, if I'm talking about the game changer where you are being taken care, where you are getting the passive income just because of that your team is working under you and you are getting some passive income. Think about it as an organization. If I just get a split of $250 per transaction, I will be sharing only out of $250,
Yeah.
right? And think about it, how much share you're going to get. So in SaveMax Game Changer model, just because of this power, there are people who have reached on to the level where they are making $200,000, $300,000 passive income after 2 years in business, after 3 years in business. So this is an economy. This is an economic circle in itself, which we have created in SaveMax system, which helps everybody to grow. And I think if you all understand it, I know many times over ego, over wrong understanding of the concept of life stops us from exploring something new. But I always believe if you want to learn, you have to make sure that you have to talk, you have to discuss. So if you want to understand more about how you can reach onto that level of success, I would encourage you, strongly recommend you come and talk to SaveMax team members. Anything you want to add to that, Kamal?
Yeah, you rightly said. I have been talking to so many of our realtor friends who come and meet, and we had the same discussion with them where uh, thought of 90%, 95%. I always even discuss about, say, there are like many offices where 100% is served. That's not a problem. And rightly you said, now it is purely the choice of a person who wants to do the business or who wants to have it as a career, what path they want to select. They want to select a platform or they want to select an output. So I always learned something with my last past experiences, that if you focus on input, output is always going to be there. So here people focus on output rather than focusing on input, because the platform is what you should be looking at, where you want to go. If you come with that open mind that you are ready to learn, ready to put in your extra hours, ready to put in uh, take your career as a full time, the results are amazing. And we have a very strong partnership model, a full mentorship model, and which has its own beauty. So definitely I will recommend, if anyone is looking to know more about that, come and contact us and we will be more than happy to help.
Kamal, I also would like you to share the address and the phone number for our Kitchener location where this beautiful office exists, so that if there are people around in Kitchener who wants to come and become part of our family, they can get in touch with us?
Yeah, so address is, yeah, rightly you have written 1241 Weber Street, and the broker of record, his number is 519-580-7250. His name is Mr. Raj Sharma. So his number to reach is 519-580-7250. So definitely anyone can get in touch with him, and we'll be more than happy to help you. Or they can walk in the office. Office is always open, so the discussion can happen. It's a beautiful office. I would highly recommend, with 11 individual offices, 2 boardrooms, and amazing ambience.
Yeah, that's great, Kamal. And I do second what you said. I would like to. Is Sam and Parth sitting with you? They're still with you?
No, actually, some guest has come, and in fact,
Okay.
there is another. I mean, I was talking to you about, there is another gentleman. His name is Mr. Hitesh Bhai. So he is opening another branch in Kitchener, and he was there. So like, there is a lot of people coming in, and
Right.
now again, his is also inspiration, that he is not from the industry, and he is joining hands in under our FOCO model. He is running his own restaurant in Gulf, and but he is always like wanted to start his business into real estate. His son is just finishing his real estate studies, so he was like, he wanted to get into real estate, and definitely one way was like waiting for his son to complete his studies and everything, but he chose to be a FOCO franchisee, getting in here, and now the entire support is provided by SaveMax to him, where he is owning one of the franchises in Kitchener. So he is there, and there are a lot of guests coming in, so they are just attending the guest.
That's really great. And Kamal, this is what I love about entrepreneurship. You know what? Entrepreneurship is all about bringing something new, bringing some new idea, which can really make a difference in people's life. And I think
Yeah,
we are very successfully doing this. And the way things are happening, like just imagine, uh, you know, people dream about joining real estate as a career, and sometimes they keep trying to pass the exams and all this stuff. And these individuals are part of the industry without even a license. Isn't that
exactly.
amazing?
Yeah, that's unique, I
And
would
I
say.
that's a concept which is like really, I would say, unheard of, never thought of. And I think with this concept, it is an opportunity for thousands of those people who dream to become part of the real estate industry. Because I think this is one of the industry in the world which has its own uniqueness, which has its own beauty. And the beautiful part about this industry is there is nothing which you have to buy as a stock. You don't have to stock anything to sell.
Yeah,
What you sell is your services. What you sell is you have to sell yourself,
exactly.
right? And I think we every single individual born on this earth is born salesperson, right? Even a small kid has to sell himself to his parents, right? To become their favorite or to get the love and affection from their parents. So it comes natural in all of us.
Yeah,
So it is all about having a right thought process. It is all about having a different thought process. And it is all about micro entrepreneurship. And Kamal, I would again like to emphasize this is my vision of life. This is what my fight of life with me. I want to bring this entrepreneurship to every single individual who has 0.01% thought process in his mind about the entrepreneurship. And I love to see that in people, and I really feel happy, and I really enjoy those moments when I see these entrepreneurs taking those chances, coming forward and joining hands and creating success not only for themselves but for their family members and for others as well. And I think by creating success this way, we can really make a big mark in the world, and we can actually exponentially grow the economy of this country and work towards the betterment of the life of the individuals.
that's so true.
Right?
Yeah,
So, Kamal, I think we are in the last part of the show. Uh, if there is anybody which you want to bring, please do let me know. Otherwise, I want you to share your message about how this FOCO model works, so that more and more people can take advantage of it. These people are putting up wonderful examples, and I was very thrilled to know that you can achieve the break even within first year. That part I know love about this business.
Yeah, exactly. And I would say that any people out there, any entrepreneurs, any friends who are looking to know more about the business, about this unique business model where you are not having a real estate license, but you still want to be a part of the real estate business, you can just give me a call on 416-333-8747. Definitely we can sit, and we have opportunity across the country right now, even I would say across India also, because we are starting our operations in India, and we have already started finalizing our franchisees and master franchises in India. So anyone looking to have more information on any of this, just give me a call and we can discuss in length, and I can run you through the entire process. And yeah, I mean that way you will be a part of the real estate industry, and everyone I think know how the real estate industry is doing right now. It is fantastic.
Absolutely. And friends, as I always say, it is always good to be the front runner. Many times we just keep thinking that, you know what, let this thing become big, then I will become part of this. And by having that thought process, many times we miss the opportunity, we miss the train. I was talking to a person day before yesterday, Kamal, and this guy was an amazing gentleman and a big entrepreneur, and we were having some discussion. So we were talking about an particular company in some other field, and he was regretting. He said, "Raman, today I regret. I got an opportunity 10 years before when that company was just starting, and I was offered an opportunity in that company, but I could not envision the kind of success which they are achieving, and I lost that opportunity." So when I shared about Save Max vision with him, and I said, you know what, Sam, I don't want you to have a regret after another 5 years that you missed the opportunity to become part of our vision. And he really loved that. And within 5 minutes we shook hand and we made a business deal together. And so you know what, those are some of the moments which I always want to share with all the viewers, so that they can get a strong message from those learnings, right? They can understand, they can learn something from these discussions. So guys, if you are still thinking that, you know what, let's say Max become very big, then I will think about calling Kamal, and let's see how the people attain the success and all that stuff. Come, at least talk, at least discuss and understand the vision and see how we are progressing in the right direction. Maybe that fits into your goals of life. Maybe that fits into your vision of life, right? And mutually we can do wonders. Together we can create an amazing success. But my only humble submission, if you have a positive attitude and if you are a team player, then I think SaveMax is one of the best platform for you to join. And you can contact Kamal, of course. His phone number, I have mentioned it over there, 416-333-8747. With these words, friends, thank you very much for joining us. Please do keep showering your blessings, your best wishes for Save Max Saga and Kitchener. They are building up an amazing team. Raj is there, a couple of other team members. Uchit is there, Adarsh is there. They are always there to provide you the best services. And of course, there are other offices, other office locations all across uh, I would say all across the country, not only in the country, but outside the country as well, which we'll keep sharing with you. So thank you very much. Kamal, you can see the charm and the happiness of the kids behind.
Oh yeah, it is a lot of excitement flowing in.
Right. Kamal, before I say I got a message here, please open more job opportunities so that we can join and start working with your amazing people. Because many people want to do something big but not have that money and support to do. But at least join your organization. So, Girish, absolutely. My objective always is to open up as many job opportunities as I can, because I personally believe that there is no bigger charity in life which you can do by rather than by creating a job for somebody, because that really makes a lot of difference. So I will keep working hard on it and I'll keep trying for that. So thank you very much, guys. Have an amazing day ahead. Thank you, Kamal, for joining. And again, good luck for Save Max Saga team, Sam and Parth. And I want to congratulate you for your amazing success. Have a fantastic day ahead. Stay safe. And if you have not liked our Facebook page, please do so. And you can also go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rise with Raman, where we keep posting a lot of informative uh, videos and blog posts about the real estate industry. Have an amazing day and see you soon. Thank you, Kamal.